Hey guys!
Hi guys!
Alright, so we have another box from trytreats.com. This time, I believe it's going to be Poland.
I believe it is Poland.
So we are going to try some Polish food. Do you know anything about Poland?
No, I don't know anything about Poland.
Polish hot dogs? No, Polish...
Do they wear the wood shoes?
No, that's not Poland.
Is it not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know much about Poland.
I think I'm grouping a whole bunch of countries into one.
I know Polish has something to do with...
Sausage.
Polish sausage. We know that. We know something about Poland. Now we're about to find out a lot about Poland, so let's open it up and see what we got.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I do know Poland's beautiful. I do know that. So this is the postcard, and it says Krakow, Poland, and then of course you can see the horse and then like Krakow in the background. Beautiful country, no doubt about it. It says on the back, this month's treats come from Poland, a country steeped in tradition. Poland's respect for tradition is reflected in the storied history behind some of its snacks. For example, the Toruńskie Piniki cookies in your box are baked in a Torun, a city known for being the center of traditional Polish gingerbread since the Middle Ages. I didn't realize that they were sort of a gingerbread
Gingerbread is so good.
In addition, the cookies are made from a recipe dating back to the 18th century. You will also find other interesting snacks you may have never seen before, such as kroki, Polish fudge. Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds
and
really good.
I'm sorry, I can't read this very well, but rocziki. That's what it would say. Lobster tail candies. So maybe that's right. Lobster tail candies? Is it real lobster?
Wait, what?
We hope you enjoy them. We believe music goes well with food, and we recommend playing some Polish music while we enjoy these snacks. Well, we would, but YouTube would dock us.
That's right.
For your convenience, we've compiled a playlist of Polish music, and you can find it at trytreats.com/music. That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
And then it says, Smak Zinigo. So that must be say something, I don't know. But anyways, let's open it and eat it. Try Treats does put this like little paper on
They
here.
wrap
with
it like
a little...
a present.
Yeah,
Oh.
what was that? Oh, that must be the box.
Oh, that's the thing that tells us what's in there.
Alrighty, so let's get into the box. I'm gonna do this one first. It says,
go ahead.
Kroki Malowski. I love that. Kroki Malonowski.
That sounds like a Simpsons character.
Yes. Milky cream fudge.
Says Kroki cow candy in Polish. They're milky, creamy fudge candy. You'll notice Polish fudge candies are different from American fudge. They are soft and crumbly in texture and melt in your mouth.
Sounds like sort of like an old Tootsie Roll. That's kind of what it, like an old Tootsie Roll does the same thing. And I'm well aware American chocolate is not the best chocolate in the world.
Nah, it's not.
Good is about to follow. Oh, they're like caramel.
Yeah.
Ooh, this chocolate?
It tastes like softened caramel treats that we have here.
Yeah, they're...
Ours are hard.
Yeah, this, honestly, to me, tastes like icing. Like if it was...
Oh, it does.
So in Middle America, a lot of recipes have been passed down and they're inexpensive to make, mainly because it's been a poor area before, you know, during war and things like that.
Always.
So there are a lot of recipes where it's cheap. And to me, this tastes like what we do here in America, where we microwave icing.
It does taste just like that.
Yeah, that's what we do. You can literally microwave like cake icing and add some stuff into that. And it makes fudge, and that's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah, it does. It tastes kind of like a cheap fudge. It's really good though. Yep. I'm gonna go with these. I have no idea what it says. Orzywaszczyk.
Alright, so I'm just gonna call this thing the O. So the O are hard mint candies with an outer layer of crispy caramel and an inner layer of chewy mint caramel. These candies are intensely refreshing, and to this day they are made by hand in the traditional method.
Very cool.
Handmade candies, that's really cool.
Those are always the best.
What was this, a hard mint candy?
It says caramel.
Okay, this is just like grandma candies.
Yes, like what you have on a dish, on the counter, at the coffee table. Ew. It wasn't the texture I was expecting.
It's a weird shape.
Bite it. Bite it.
No, I don't bite it.
It tastes like toothpaste when you bite it open.
Okay, well, don't bite it.
No, it's toothpaste.
It's, yeah, it tastes like there's toothpaste inside of it. It's a very strong mint. It tastes like, immediately, just like a peppermint.
Yeah.
But it, like, takes it to the extreme.
I thought you said this had caramel on it.
I did too. A chewy mint caramel.
Lies, man. That's
a mint
not
caramel, mint caramel. I don't know. I guess it's like I don't know. Whatever. That was weird. It's not bad if you're going to mint. Obviously, it's just gonna make your breath.
If you need like a quick pick me up in between brushing your teeth, pick one of those.
Tastes like everything we have here as far as the mints. But then when you bite it, that's when everything changes.
Yeah.
Up next, we're gonna do this one. Roxy. These are the lobster tail ones. The Roxy.
Roxy lobster tail by Wawel. Are handmade candies, which are candies made up of a flaky, crispy peanut center surrounded by a crunchy caramel candy shell. The name Roxy is inspired by the texture of this candy.
By the texture?
That's encouragingly scary.
It feels exactly the same shape as the other one. Was that from yeah, same company. Yeah. I like that.
I know.
I think that's actually pretty good.
The taste isn't bad, it's the texture I don't like about it.
Yeah, the chocolate in the middle
is... It's a little too weird for me.
It is like a peanut, sort of weird.
Yeah.
Like, what? It's not a peanut, though. It's like a... I don't know what it is. It's a different thing than we have here. It's sort of a crunchy... it's almost like a cookie.
It is like a cookie. I think if it was half the size that it is, it would be delicious.
Good point. It is awful big.
It's so big.
You get a lot of flavor inside of it right away, which is a little interesting. But I think that's actually really good. I would buy that and eat that.
I probably wouldn't buy and eat it. I would eat it if I had to. All right, I'm gonna go with this.
Oh, those look
good. It is Familygene Wafer waffles.
So these things are cream wafers, and they're crispy and thick wafers with delicious vanilla flavored cream. They are produced by Familygene, one of the most leading Polish brands of wafer biscuits.
They look like those cheap, like pink and chocolate and vanilla wafer things that we have
Are they that
here.
small or are they big? Whoa, these are way bigger.
They're much bigger.
No, these look like that chocolate thing people eat. Well, I don't know what they're called.
I don't either, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're here in America. These are almost just like it, but they're a lot bigger. The pattern's a lot bigger.
Good.
They taste exactly like those little cheap ones you get.
Identical. My God, they're good.
Those are good. I bet they have different flavors too.
I bet they do too. The cheap ones in America, they're like $1 and you get like a giant package about this size. They're so good.
All right, up next, I'm going to try this because it looks really good and it's chocolate. It's called the Prince Polo.
It's a hazelnut milk chocolate wafer by Prince Polo. They're chocolate wafers with 4 layers enrobed in a coat of hazelnut milk chocolate. Since the introduction of Prince Polo wafers in 1955, they have been Poland's best-selling candy.
Oh, okay. So this is the Snicker of Poland, I guess, or something like that.
Or the Reese cup.
The Reese cup, yeah. That's got a really strong, different smell to it.
Ooh, it does.
They do look really good.
That's really, really good.
That chocolate melts really fast. Yeah, I can see why it's #1.
I can definitely see why it's #1. It's delicious.
Yeah, Prince Polo is awesome.
Oh my God. Little hearts. I have no idea.
It's called Toruński Perniki by Kopernik Torin. Torin gingerbread. This is the gingerbread.
Oh, right.
So they're gingerbread cookies made from a traditional and secret recipe by Kopernik Torin, a company that has been one of the leading Polish gingerbread producers since 1763.
Shut your mouth.
That's some old cookies. How cool do these? This is like legit gingerbread.
These are so
Look,
pretty.
it even breaks like gingerbread.
Oh my goodness.
We don't have this in America. Like, let me explain to you our gingerbread in America. It's hard.
God,
we do
yes,
gingerbread in like graham cracker style, or we do it in a, sort of a cookie style, which
or
will be
ice
something.
cream.
Or or ice, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Or we like to make houses out of gingerbread where it's hard, just like the graham cracker.
And you can't eat it. It's just for decoration.
So unless you buy a batter to make gingerbread, it's hard to find these.
God, they smell so good.
Mm.
Shut the front door.
Call me Polish.
Man, I'd move to Poland for this.
These are good.
This is one of the best things I have ever eaten in my entire life. I'm not kidding you. It's so good.
It's airy. It's thick. It breaks apart well. It's got a nice sort of frosty sort of edge to it. So good. So good.
Fabulous.
Up next, I'm going to try these little cracker things. They look to be just something. It just says BB.
BB Biscuits by Jurynsinka. BB Biscuits by Jurynsinka are biscuits that are sweet in taste and crunchy in texture. They come individually wrapped and are a light and convenient snack to take on the go. We recommend trying them with a cup of tea.
Alright, so these are probably just like any little sort of sugar cracker that we have here.
Yeah.
Pretty much like a honey graham or something.
Exact same flavor.
It even has like a bear on it, so yeah, I mean these are almost exactly like a Teddy Graham.
Up next we're going to try Aha!
Aha! Aha!
Aha!
By Weedle or Weedle. Stupid Weedles, I hate Weedles.
I do too.
Aha! By Weedle are individually packaged Sesame Snaps. Very popular in Poland. Sesame Snaps are crunchy bars that are made up of a mixture of sesame and caramel, which is then rolled into the form of a thin wafer. I don't really know what to think about that. I don't even understand that. Oh, it looks like what the birds eat, man.
It looks like bird seed. And I mean, I know sesame seeds are little... Oh, you're gonna give me
this. This looks like the sticks that you buy and you put in your parrot cage.
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
Nope. Nah. You digging that?
I kind of like this.
Nah.
You know those little...
I feel like I'm about to flap my wings and fly away with that.
These are pretty good. There's this candy in America that's like a long cylinder stick. I can't think of the name.
Yeah, that's what you put in a parrot cage so they can eat it.
no, I'm serious. There's something that adults and real people eat, not birds. And it's pretty good. This is exactly what it tastes like, but I can't think of the name of that candy.
I think it's nasty. More Weedle Company stuff. This one's called Supreme Jaffa Cakes. Now when I immediately look at this looks like every cheap cookie that has some weird jam that you can find in American Dollar stores. Hopefully that's not what this is.
It says Jaffa cakes are mini biscuit-sized cakes composed of sponge cake, flavored jelly, and a coating of chocolate. E. Weddell is one of Poland's most famous confectionery companies, and they produce excellent Jaffa cakes.
All right.
We shall see.
We shall try our Jaffa cakes.
See.
Oh, they're very cool looking.
Maybe they're not from the cheap dollar store. Oh, look, they're even stamped.
Yeah, they are stamped. It says E. Weddell or whatever on the bottom. That is cool. And then it has like the chocolate top. Looks like a UFO. Ooh. Pew, pew.
Ew. Huh.
Well, that's strange.
It tastes similar to...
I don't think it's bad. It's just very strange to have this like very airy cake.
No. I think you're lying. Because the cream center on this, the cherry jam inside, tastes like the cheap Valentine's Day chocolates, the filling inside of the Valentine's chocolates. I mean, no.
Like you can rip the whole jelly off.
Like if you probably took that off, it probably wouldn't be bad.
It's good, you can take it off and then
gross.
just have the sponge cake.
That's good. It's the jelly that's gross.
Anybody from Poland out there watching this, is this like a sort of a cheap candy that you would find at a store that you guys would have that, you know, you give everybody like Christmas or holidays that
Here's
you
your fruitcake!
sort of like, but you don't quite like them. You don't want to spend much money on them, you just want to throw it in their stocking.
Yeah.
That might be this, I don't know.
It's a box of cordial cherries.
Yeah, that's the Cordial cherries of Poland.
That's right. And last but not least, we have...
Pretzels!
That's what it looks like. It's a Paluski. I think it's pretzel sticks.
It says they are crispy salt sticks. Paluski is known to be made from a traditional recipe and the traditional baking process in producing Paluskis. Also, the results in these snacks containing a relatively low calorie count. It's, I'm sure, a pretzel.
It's gotta be a pretzel.
So they are pretzels. They are absolutely pretzels, 100%.
That's a pretzel if I ever had one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretzel.
Okay, so that was Poland.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Overall, there are a couple things I didn't like, but for the most part, everything was pretty good.
This is exactly what I would think of as Northern European candy.
I would too. It's exactly everything, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, these are the things that we think of when we think of Polish candy, at least when we live in America. We think about like the little cookies that you can buy and those little like biscuit wafer type things.
Right.
And yeah, all this candy tasted exactly like it. It's very... In America, this candy would be considered... not like popular. This would be the candy that would be sort of like on the shelf that would have a specific reason.
Like holiday candy.
Yeah, minus I would say the gingerbread.
The gingerbread and that chocolate bar.
Yeah, the chocolate bar would definitely be bought up. This thing would be bought up in a heartbeat. And I think the gingerbread would definitely.
Those would be like up next to the donuts that are just like everybody's number one go-to. That's what those
I think these would be really good warm.
I bet they would be.
They have this like sort of sugary outside. That would be really good. Everything else, we have a lot of things like this in America, but they wouldn't be popular in America, basically. And I'm sure these aren't the best things that you guys have to offer. But I would definitely say the winner for me would be the gingerbread heart.
Gingerbread's my favorite.
From Torinski Perniki. I'm sure I said that wrong, but these are definitely the winner for Poland.
That's
so Poland, as far as Nerd Therapy has to say, this is your best stuff in your entire country.
I would move to your country for these. They're so good.
Alrighty guys, so if you guys want to try different treats from around the world, this is Try Treats. It's a monthly subscription box. We'll put a link down below along with some information, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks guys.
Bye.
Bye.